Hi.
Hi, Zibby. Nice to meet
Hi.
you.
Nice to meet you too. And I saw so your first book, The Sunlit Night,
Yeah,
was made into adapted to film at Sundance, and it says, I read on your website it's coming summer 2020. Is that right?
yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's coming out this summer. I mean, um, I suppose COVID might change the scheduling on that slightly, but it is due to come out this summer. And it's a really beautiful film. Jenny Slate does an incredible job as the main character, and there are some fun cameos with Zach Galifianakis and Gillian Anderson from The X-Files, and it's very beautiful. It's shot up in the Arctic of Norway, so hopefully it'll be a pleasure to watch.
I saw all those Sundance photos like you read in like People magazine, and like there you were. That's so cool. Was that super fun?
Incredibly fun, totally mind-boggling. It's like I never been in an environment like that. It's 17 hours a day of press, but it's like the most fun ever. So you're totally happy to do it. But it was
Aw.
really new for me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And we both went to Yale. When did you graduate?
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. Oh, nine. Oh my gosh, you're so young. Okay.
Can I say what college were you in?
I graduated in 98. I was in Davenport. How about you?
Cool. Davenport is so beautiful. You guys have a beautiful cafeteria. I
We
really love to
do.
eat
Yes.
lunch in your cafeteria.
I spent a lot of time there.
Yes.
I ate more dry cereal in that cafeteria than anywhere in the world.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Yeah. Which college were you in?
I was in Berkeley,
Nice.
which obviously has a nice kitchen too, but I did
Yep.
find that the best French fries were in TD, if
Oh,
you remember
I never
that.
even went. I never went to TV for a meal. I did go to Berkeley, but
Yeah.
anyway. So your novel Hex is your latest book, which is
Yeah.
very exciting. It's
Thank
gotten a ton of press. So well done on on
thank
the
you.
marketing promotion side. If people don't know what it's about, would you mind giving a little synopsis?
I would love to. Hex is a double love triangle. So it's a love hexagon. We've got 6 characters falling in love with each other at the same time. And it's all different kinds of love. Some of it is romantic and sexual, but some of it is sort of based in professional envy. Some of it is based in mentorship. Some of it is based in friendship. It's a lot of different angles into attraction. And I basically just wanted to see 6 characters crave each other in as many different ways as possible and play out sort of the math on how they're all going to figure out what they want from each other and what they can get and what those connections wind up looking like. Yeah.
It's
At the
exciting.
center of it also, there's some botany. So there's a lot of flowers for people who are into that, and also a fair amount of food. There's
Hmm.
like a lot of New York City comfort food. So we've got tortellini, we've got Chinese food, cold sesame noodles. Like that was the texture I was in the mood for at the time.
That's making me sad, even just to think about how much I long for some of
Yeah,
those tastes and flavors. Not that I don't love
yeah,
my husband's cooking, but which is amazing. But it's not. We're not at like out
it's
at restaurants, like anybody
yeah,
else. Woe is me. I mean, these are not big problems in life. But anyway, just like thinking about cold sesame noodles, which I don't even really like. But anyway, that sounds great. And
yeah.
Are you working on a new project now? Are you finding it possible to write in quarantine?
I mean, the book just came out, so I am in a little bit of promo mode, but the next project I'll take on is adapting Hex for the screen, so that's exciting.
That is
Um,
exciting.
and yeah, and then I'd love to write another. I have an idea for another novel in mind, but it'll take a while.
I
Yeah.
didn't mean to make you feel pressured that you should be
Oh,
writing.
no.
I'm curious how writers are coping with sort of quarantine-ish life. So,
Yeah, no, I think it's been having a book come out at the height of this. I mean, Hex came out on March 31st. And we really thought right up until the day that I posted my book tour graphic on social media that I was going to go on book tour. And then literally the day that I posted the tour, my publisher's office shut down and we decided there
oh
would be no tour.
no.
So it's been really up and down, and my job has been to just sort of throw the tour online, which is what you have so graciously contributed to in having me today.
Oh, no
Um,
problem.
so So that's what I've been up to. I've gotten to write a couple of fun essays, but it's where everybody's just trying to figure out what books can be right now, and I'm a part of that. Yeah.
And yet I'm still finding so much of an appetite for books among everybody I'm talking to. Even if they're a little distracted, people are reading a lot, I
Yeah,
found. So
it's such a gift. And I've been able to talk to people sort of over Instagram who are reading Hex, and it's been so meaningful for me because people have time to read closely and with care. And Hex is sort of weirdly well suited to quarantine because it's about a woman who's just alone in her apartment eating tortellini anyway. So like it's resonating with people right now in a way I couldn't have expected, and I'm really, really thankful for it.
and I thought it was so interesting in your Instagram when you posted about the NPR piece, and you said that your book is not for everyone, and that you were so happy that they saw sort of the beauty and the joy in the book, and that they kind of got it. So why? What did you mean by that? Like, how is it not for everyone, or what is it that what is the quirkiness that you embody in your book?
Yeah, I mean, the experience of publishing a book is so vulnerable, and people have all kinds of reactions to it, and they're all on the internet. And, you wake up every morning and you have no idea what you're going to get and what you're going to be told about yourself and about your work. And Hex is feisty. It's really, it's voice driven. It's about this woman and her attitude, basically. And if you're not in the mood for something that's style based, it might rub you the wrong way, and I want to allow for that. But if you are interested in that kind of rhythm and vibe, I've had a lot of really meaningful chats with readers who are feeling it right now. And then, like, beauty is the whole thing. I mean, it's all about these extraordinary plants and how they work, and these beautiful people and how they love each other. And um, Nell, the main character, is so joyful, even though she's a bit of a curmudgeon, and she doesn't take her own vanity very seriously, but she takes her work very seriously. So the fact that NPR jumped in there and was like, this is a weird book, but it's actually really interested in beauty and joy, just made me feel so understood. So I was really grateful for that.
I mean, it's sort of like, I don't know, when I was growing up, my mom was always like, not everybody's going to like you, and that's
Yeah,
okay. Like, you can't
yeah,
please everybody, but you have to just kind of be yourself and just put it
yes,
out there, and that it is what it is. And I feel like it's the same with books. And
very
yet
much.
so many people hope to, be hope to appeal to everybody, but if
I
you really
know.
talk to someone, sometimes it's impossible to, you can't please everybody is all I'm trying to
Of
say.
course, yeah, and I think like the books that really wind up making a mark are the books that people have the conversation about, and everybody feels the same way. There's really nothing to talk about. So, it's hard on the author, but whatever people need to do to have meaningful conversations.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, it was really nice to talk to you. I've heard so much about you, and I've had your book now for so long, so I'm super excited that we got to do this. So
Thank
thanks
you
for
so
coming on.
much. Thanks so
And
much.
good luck with your pregnancy. And I have a zillion new mom books that I could recommend. So I should probably write an article about that. Maybe I'll do
Please
that.
do. Yeah,
Okay,
I would
I'll
love
put it on
all
my
your.
list. Put it on my.
Thank you
I'm
so
literally
much,
writing it down.
Zibby.
Okay.
And thanks everybody for watching. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.